Hello and welcome to Hail Mary Joe 2 TD Scorer Show. I'm your host, Jose. So today we're going to discuss week number 5 as a review, and we're going to give you our ticket number 1 picks for week number 6. So with regards to week number 5, in 2023, for example, there were 5 multi-scores, and in 2024 there were 10 multi-scores, all 10 of 2 touchdown scores, actually, no 3s or 4s. So you know what, that's a great possibility. And you know what, we had some luck. We didn't quite get the parlay, but you know what, we didn't lose as much money as we have been. So you know what, that's a win-win, even though it's still kind of a loss. So as it stands, we got Darnell Mooney at plus 2,000, and we got Isaiah Likely at plus 1,800. So I won $20 and I spent 26, so I lost 6. So you know, like I said, it's better than losing 26. And at the end of the day, we're on the road to making some big cash. So in week number 6 in 2023, there were a total of 2 multi-scores. Not great. So we're hoping that, like last week, that it gets increased as the multi-scores. Hopefully it's more than double, but it's 5 or 6 times more. Let's hope so. So on ticket number 1 for week number 6, I'm going to have 5 players. Now, just so you know, that this is not financial advice. This is strictly what I'm doing and only what I'm doing, okay? I'm not authorized to give you financial advice. And if you do decide to gamble on football, please note that you only gamble what you can afford to lose. Anything else is just stupid. So please, the first player that we have for Thursday night's game is going to be Juwan Jennings for San Francisco, 2 touchdowns at plus 2,200. Now, year to date, he's been 22 of 31 for 385 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, just so you know, he got his 3 touchdowns all in 1 week in week number 3. This is week number 6. Maybe he can repeat it again. Maybe it's a cycle of 3s. Heaven knows, some people think 3 is a lucky number or unlucky number. I don't know. But that's what it is. Now, he is playing 60% of all offensive snaps. So, you know, this is not one of the receivers that is out there all the time, but he is known to be involved, especially on the third downs. I mean, he's, you know, third down one, you know, so I like that. And not only that, he has the most red zone targets on the team. That's something to pay attention to, because chances are he's not going to blow you with his speed, but he's going to be able to get into the red zone, get into the end zone when you're in the red zone, and score us some touchdowns so we make some money. So that was player number 1. Player number 2 is going to be Zach Ertz for Washington. Now, 2 TDs at plus 3,500. Year to date, he's 17 of 24 for 160 yards and 0 touchdowns. He's the second most targets on the team behind Terry McLaurin, and he has no red zone targets, which is, it just blows my mind how this guy can be second in targets and you don't throw the ball to him at all in the red zone. That changes this week, okay? I'm telling you now. I put out the call. So the next person I have is going to be Ray McLeod for Atlanta. 2 touchdowns at plus 1,800. Year to date, he's 21 of 31 for 229 yards and 0 touchdowns. So, you know, he's third in targets on the team, and he's tied with Mooney for red zone targets. So, you know what? This week, they're facing the 22nd ranked pass defense. So he had also the most targets on the team in week 4. So, you know what? He is getting involved, and he will have opportunities, and I think this week he's going to score for us. The next player I have, also has 0 touchdowns this year, which boggles my mind. It's going to be Sam Laporta for Detroit at 2 touchdowns at plus 2,200. Year to date, he's 12 of 14 for 147 yards and 0 touchdowns. He's got the 3rd most targets on the team, and he's 4th on the team in red zone targets. Well, you know what? He's scoring for us this week. I almost guarantee it, because I don't guarantee nothing. But you know what? I think so. Now, this next guy is a bit of a long shot, but I'll tell you why I picked him, okay? It's because he's tied for 3rd in red zone targets on the team, okay? He had the most targets last week, and he had a 100% catch rate. right? So he needs to be the check down guy for Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones needs to start throwing to him in the red zone. And that player's name is Theo Johnson for the New York Giants. 2 touchdowns at 3,500. So, you ready? I'm going to review all my 5 players for ticket number 1 for week number 6. Please remember, this is not financial advice. This is strictly the advice I'm doing. I'm not authorized to give you financial. This is strictly what I'm doing and only what I'm doing, okay? And if you do decide to gamble on football or any other sport, please only gamble what you can afford to lose. Now, I'm betting 50 cents on the 1s, 50 cents on the 2s, and 25 cents on the 3s. So this ticket was a $10 ticket is what I spent. So you ready? Here we go. It's Jawan Jennings for the review of San Francisco, 2 touchdowns at plus 2,200. It's going to be Zach Ertz for Washington, 2 touchdowns at plus 3,500. It's going to be Ray McLeod for Atlanta, 2 touchdowns at plus 1,800. It's going to be Sam Laporta for Detroit, 2 touchdowns at plus 2,200. And the last person is Theo Johnson for the New York Giants, 2 touchdowns at plus 3,500. Have fun, enjoy the games, and I'll be back for ticket number 2 and 3 before Sunday's games. All the best.